How's it? Today is Monday, March 15th, and today is the weekend, technically, from my job. Um, I just made it through my first week at Bisteco, and it was a rough time as far as like my feet and my joints. I think that my shoes are really bad, and so if I have some issues like that, um, I don't know how my training will be affected moving forward, but I do think that I found a solution. I mean, it's just to get different shoes, and I did order a new pair of shoes, but I don't know if it's going to be any better than the ones that I currently have. Basically, the shoes are so uncomfortable, and the leather itself on the tops of the shoes is pushing down into my toes, and it feels like my left big toe was broken. I took the shoes off yesterday, and it was very swollen. It was bruised. I don't think it's broken. Just to be clear, I don't think it's broken, but it did have that sensation of it being really messed up. And as a result of that, I have to sort of alter the way that I walk, and that forces me to um, dorsiflex my ankle an excessive amount, which means that I am using my tibialis anterior, or that muscle that lines your shin bone, an excessive amount, and it hurts when I walk, and I can feel it when I walk, and that's problematic. It's a little bit better today, obviously, because I didn't have to walk anywhere today necessarily. But moving forward, we'll see how training shapes up to be. So, in light of all of that talk, Steve was mentioning today when I talked to him that basically he wants me to just do Monday and Wednesday a lot lower intensity. So here's my first set at 80. 80 is about 80%. It's just going to be lower than my opening weight for sure. So he said Monday is going to be about 80. Monday, Wednesday is going to be about 80, and then on the Friday, where I'll end up starting to go heavier, it would be 90 for the snatch. I'm not sure what the clean and jerk will be, but basically he said to try my best to be quick and technically proficient. And it's funny because this was the worst rep I've done at 80 in a very long time. Um, I don't know what happened. I just felt very inconsistent today. It's very light. It's like I could power snatch triple this, but you know, it it's sort of saving my body in the future, because if I continue to push through, the intensity is going to continue to go up, and the workload as far as actual work at the restaurant, is not going to go down. So that would mean that the overall stress on my body is continuously increasing, and that would be a huge problem. So to sort of mitigate for that, I am not doing as many pulls from the ground as I was in the past, and so I'm just doing snatch pull plus floating snatch pulls at 95 for 3 sets of 1 plus 2. These are really weird because I haven't done a real snatch pull in a very long time. Most of my pulls recently have been Romanian deadlifts or snatch deadlifts. So, kind of throwing this back in, it just felt very foreign. Also very inconsistent. I think that by next week I'll be able to sort of get it back. After that, I moved into some snatch push press because I thought that having only the snatches and the pulls along with two other accessories was not enough. And Steve said that if I want to, I could do one wave up to a push press plus overhead squat. So that's what I elected to do. That's this. Nothing too fancy. Basically, the weight that I hit on the pull is the weight that I'm going to be doing overhead for this. After that, I did some wide grip pull-ups, super easy again, and then the GHD sit-ups. I know that I wrote 3 weeks out on the title page or the title screen, but I'm actually not sure if it's 3 weeks because as of Saturday, it would be I believe 3 Saturdays away from that from March 13th, so it'd be March 20th. March 27th, and then April 3rd is the day to go. So 3 weeks. If I don't know how to count. This is my top set here. These are all very easy. I intentionally slowed down on the descent and the pause because I didn't want to rush. Like I gotta savor the moment, right? So after that, again, did mention I did these wide grip pull-ups. I haven't been able to do them in a while because of my tattoo, but we're back at it, and there are no problems, no problems to note anyway. And then yeah, GHD sit-ups. Today was a very very easy, very simple workout. So I think tomorrow I will devote a little bit more energy to squatting a little bit heavier, and we'll see if I'll use my belt. I don't particularly think I need to use the belt yet. I'm a little scared of using the belt, but we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching. Shoots.